This episode of Sexplanations is sponsored by Adam and Eve, the answer to all your sex toy questions. A lot of you ask me intimate things related to the state of your genitals, romance questions, and identity questions, personal questions about my porn aspirations. I'm going to answer some of them. Is there a way to know if you're allergic to spermicide before using it? First, for those of you who don't know, spermicide is a birth control method that kills sperm. It comes in many forms: films, suppositories, foam, gel, creams, tablets, and lube, and the active ingredient, nanoxynol 9, is a known irritant. To test if you're allergic to it, put a little on your hand or inner thigh. Even though this isn't as sensitive as the mucous membranes of your genitals, it should still give you an idea of whether or not using spermicide is a good option for you. What is post-coital dysphoria? Post, after, coital, sex, dysphoria, dissatisfaction, and unease, also known as post-coital tristesse or post-sex blues. It's basically a sadness or even an aggression that follows sex. A study published in Sexual Medicine states that PCD symptoms are prevalent in the general population and that they occur in spite of otherwise physiologically functional sexual experience. Do you think a woman should notify a man who got her pregnant if she's going to terminate the pregnancy? Terminating a pregnancy is a personal decision which belongs to the person who's pregnant. If a person seeks an abortion, they may choose not to tell the person who inseminated them for a number of reasons: desire for privacy, fear of harassment, and/or violence. It's their choice. If you're the inseminator in this situation, it's certainly okay to talk about abortion as an option and express wanting to know if a pregnancy is going to be terminated. But I would advise considering why you want to know first. Does one's height affect when they begin menstruation? There are more factors than size that impact menarche or the start of menstruation. In terms of body size, though, it's body fat, not so much body height. A biosex female needs enough body fat to nurture a potential fetus, around 17%. This is why low-fat athletes like gymnasts tend to start menstruation later, and why kiddos with high-fat diets tend to menstruate earlier. What are your pronouns, Dr. Doe? For me, she, her, hers. When talking about hypothetical people, I tend to apply the singular they, them, theirs. The only way to know a person's pronouns is to ask them. Are flavored condoms safe for vaginal sex? It depends on the condom. Flavored condoms like these found at adamandeve.com are meant to make oral sex taste like mint or strawberry, so sometimes sugar is added. Since sugar isn't vagina friendly, keep non-flavored condoms like these around for anal and vaginal play. How does a hysterectomy affect orgasm? This question depends on the surgery. Removing the uterus, including the opening of it called the cervix, takes out some of the support the vagina needs for strong orgasmic contractions. Removing the ovaries reduces the amount of reproductive hormone in the body, the chemical messengers that drive sexual desire. If you're considering a hysterectomy and orgasm matters to you, bring this up with your doctor. What are some tips for stimulating your own prostate and/or orgasming through prostate stimulation? Try it in the shower or while sitting on the toilet. Use the hand you shake with for genital stimulation and the other one to reach around. Doctors who want to give their patients an easy way to perform prostate massage prescribe tools like this to stimulate the prostate without having to bend over all awkwardly and get up in there. This version, available at Adam and Eve, you can get for 50% off when you use promo code DOE. Same with these butt plugs, anal beads, G-spot stimulators, and dildos, which are designed to make things feel good. Are there age restrictions on buying condoms? You might think so because some businesses keep them locked up or behind counters like cigarettes. However, condoms are categorized as health and beauty products, more like shampoo, so there aren't age restrictions on buying them, at least not here in the US. That said, places like adamandeve.com, who also sell sex toys and adult films, have to age restrict all their merchandise, including condoms, so you wouldn't be able to buy them there until 18. Can you talk about... First, check to see if we have already. There's a playlist of our Q&A episodes with hundreds of responses, and then another 200 videos on other sex topics. We're of course going to make more videos on more topics and revisit some of those we've covered. I'm just really proud of the ones we've made so far. Quick shout out to some of the topics we've covered in our almost 4 years of making videos online. Hank Green is my favorite sexologist, how a nerd describes orgasm, coping with sexual injustices, what to do about mismatched sex drives, and consent. Stay curious. Please make sure you use the promo code DOE when you're shopping at adamandeve.com for condoms, flavored and otherwise, butt plugs, other sex toys, and furniture. You'll receive 50% off an eligible item and free shipping anywhere in the US. Thanks, Adam and Eve. Flavored condoms like these found at adamandeve.com are meant to taste like oral sex.
Nope.